it is their baby, they cannot throw their baby away now under the bus. But it is the same president who is talking about affordable housing without corresponding infrastructure. He's just building houses haphazardly, unplanned, okay? Those houses that are being built on green space. And I can tell you, if these rains were there and you have sufficient green spaces, leave alone just drainage, that water will drain into that green space. But now, even the little green spaces that we have are being taken away for the so-called affordable housing. Number two, it is the same government that even supported Sakaja's idea of building high-rise up to 75 floors without the necessary infrastructure. These are people who actually do not understand. They have no appreciation of how a city should be managed. And I don't blame them. You know their history. You know, I don't think they came to the city the other day. So I can understand where they're coming from. They're not trained in that area. They've come from other places. They've come to our Nairobi. We are the real stakeholders of this city, born and bred here. But so you're encouraging buildings all over, concrete. You're not building infrastructure. Don't use Governor Sakaja as the scapegoat of the challenges that the city is facing. Now back to your question. I think it is very sad for UDA to attempt to treat Sakaja the way they are treating him. Because I would say that, you know, these people are actually dancing on people's graves. People are dead. And instead of coming up with concrete solutions, you are playing politics on this matter. UDA is playing politics. Because even if you remove Sakaja and bring somebody else, would the problem, would it have been solved in the near future? No. Now, Sakaja is also playing politics. Because how do you run this city without ODM? How? It would be stupid for you to imagine that you can run the city of Nairobi without ODM. But you'll be impeached.
Is that what he's paying for right now, with the kind of backlash you see, especially from
yes, of course. And, you know, they must face reality. Now that there's a form of a handshake, or whatever it is, they must allow also this young man to do some form of handshake so that he can survive. The reality of politics in Nairobi is that you cannot run this city without the support of ODM. You will be out of office sooner than later. So Sakaja is also playing politics. But for me, it is extremely sad that they would want to play politics when people are dying from a disaster. And I'm not of the idea of bringing NMS for two things. For two reasons. The first reason is that you Nairobians and Kenyans are the ones who have voted for this person. You voted for this political party. So please go through the pain so that next time you can learn. Secondly, military have got their place. The defense forces are efficient, effective. But are we going to misuse the defense forces anytime we have a problem that we've created ourselves? We run to the military? The military have a specific role. And this is not as a disaster that we are calling in the defense forces. This is a creation of ourselves. We've created a problem. So let us deal with this problem.
But Bwana Progisio, you served in a cabinet with the late Mutula Kilonzo, who was then in charge of Nairobi Metropolitan Development. And one may wonder if that is probably the way to go, because the suggestion is that the national government, it may be a very subtle suggestion, but it would appear that is a direction we could be taking, that the national government could